So when John the Baptist is quoting that passage talking about Jesus, prepare the way of the Lord, he's not saying Jesus is a Lord in the sense of the Lord of the manor or a Lord of the kingdom. He's talking about the very name of God, Jehovah God, Yahweh God. He's saying, you prepare the way. Jesus is not a junior God. He's not just a good man. He's the very Yahweh God that appears to Moses. He is the God of gods. He's the King of kings. He's the Lord of lords. He, as Paul said in Philippians, existed in the form of God before he emptied himself and took the form of a bondservant. Think about areas in your life that are dead or dark, areas of confusion, areas of dread, areas of just stagnant, putrid, diseased, just decay. Think about those and think about how you might infuse Jesus into those areas. Prayerfully consider that. Say, Lord, enlighten my life. Bring life to the dead, decaying areas and help me to be all that I can be for you. Lord, shatter the darkness that is in my soul and in my mind and in my life. See, Jesus was also human. And it is in the nature of humanity to get tired, to be weary. Jesus didn't press on with miracle power. Jesus, weary, stopped, sat down, and asked a woman to give him some water. Now, I may be sounding harsh on Pilate, but I don't want to, because while I say I have a knack for the obvious, I'm not really sure that I do all the time. And I wonder how many times God is staring me in the face on something. And it's not part of my agenda, and it's not part of what I planned for the day, and I'm just dismissive. I'm just blind to it. I fear that's probably true more times than I wish. After all, I've got a busy life, just like Pilate did. Oh, God, help me not miss him when he's standing in front of me. Now, I'm not paralyzed in the sense of my legs not working. I'm able to walk, and I thank God for that. But paralysis doesn't only exist in the physical world. Paralysis can also exist in the emotional world. I mean, I know times of being paralyzed by guilt. I know times of being paralyzed by fear. I know times of being paralyzed by any number of different things. And into that, Jesus comes and he speaks. And he speaks in relationship, my son. And he speaks into that fear. Don't be discouraged. Don't be afraid. Take heart. And he speaks into that forgiveness. I need that.